We are at North Tongue River Campground in Bighorn National Forest, Wyoming.
And this is a campground review. Make sure you stay to the end to find out what our favorite and least favorite parts of staying at this campground were. General impressions.
This is a small woodsy campground set alongside a babbling creek.
The cost for us was $20 per night. This was a little steep in our opinion for dry camping, but it's so serene, it is definitely worth it. Campground.
This is a small campground set on a mountain next to a creek, has 12 campsites, some wildlife, and views for days.
We stayed in campsite number 007. 007.
Bond. James Bond.
Bond.
James Bond.
It's a gravel back-end site with grass and trees in between.
The campsite is mostly level front to back, but it does need a little bit of extra leveling left to right.
This is dry camping, so that means no electric, no water, and no sewer. They do offer a patio area with a picnic table, a grill, and a fire ring, and those were really kind of a nice surprise. We weren't expecting that. There is no dump station, but there is one in Burgess Junction, which is just about 2 miles away. Propane refill, on the other hand, is about an hour's drive, so you're definitely going to want to hashtag fill her up before you come. They do offer water, but it is a hand pump, so you're going to get a little bit of an exercise as you're pumping extra water. So again, fill up before you head out.
No real surprise here. There is no free Wi-Fi at this campground. There's no Wi-Fi at all, in fact. Verizon Wireless, also no dice here. We set up our Starlink and we were able to stream video, but keep in mind some of the campsites have some pretty heavy tree coverage.
The noise level here was mostly quiet. We did get a little bit of road noise from time to time from the cattle guard, which is right at the end of the loop, so the closer you are to the end of the loop, the more noise you're going to get from that. But mostly we got to listen to beautiful babbling creek sounds from right behind us.
Amenities.
They have pit toilets available. They look and smell clean, which is pretty impressive for pit toilets.
There are trash cans located easily at the front of the campground. One thing to keep in mind about the trash cans are they are bear safe, so they have to be small bags.
Yeah, so you have to take it more frequently. No surprise here, they have no laundry, pool, or playground at this campground. They do offer stream and river fishing as well as hiking. You can also go to Sibley Lake, which is about 15 minutes away, and they offer fishing and paddling. Dog friendliness.
The campground is dog friendly, however there is no off-leash areas or dog pickup stations in the park. The closest trash can is at the front of the park, right next to a cattle gate that keeps the wildlife out, and unfortunately the doggos inside the park unless you give them a little bit of extra assistance. Camp store.
There is no camp store. The closest grocery is the corner grocery, which is about a 40-minute drive, so you're definitely going to want to stock up on all of your grocery needs before you come out to this campground. They do sell firewood for $6 a bundle. Camp staff interactions.
The camp staff here were really friendly. Additional information.
The season here is quite short. They're only open from Memorial Day to Labor Day. The maximum stay length is 14 days. Now we get to the part we call Love It or Hate It, where we talk about our least and most favorite things of this campground. But before we get to that, please make sure to like and subscribe. Subscriptions are free, and it's a way that you can help our channel continue to grow. Mike, so tell me your least favorite thing, and then we'll finish with the positive.
Well, my least favorite thing was the lack of plumbing facilities here, and the fact the hand pump was just like a little pour out thing, so you couldn't really fill up a water bladder or anything like that, which kind of makes it difficult if you can stay here for very long.
So my least favorite part was the turnaround. It is a little tight, it's a little tricky, and all of the campsites are really facing out, so you have to turn around, head back out, and then back into your site. The culvert where they had stones across it, and that part of the turnaround was quite narrow, so trying to swing out and get the big rig around it and keep all the tires over the center of it was a little tricky. But once we got turned around, it was pretty easy to navigate.
Yeah, they even have a sign that says make a wide turn at the turnaround.
Alright, so let's leave that behind us and move on to our favorite things. What was your favorite part of this campground?
I really like the fact that it is very quiet and picturesque. I mean, by far, we were probably the loudest things here at this place.
Yeah, it felt like, even doing this campground review, I find us like trying to be a little bit quieter because there's not a whole lot around us. I loved that. I loved the views. I loved being able to sit on our porch, see these views, hear the brook babbling in the background. I mean, it was amazing. It was like a postcard moment, and I would love to come back here again.
And we even saw some wildlife.
Absolutely. Free adventure. So if you like this campground review, please make sure to watch our other campground reviews over here. Or if you'd like to see what activities we got into while we were here, what adventures we got into, check it out in our vlog up here.